Hello and welcome. Today we're going to do some chair yoga. So let's begin with some breathing. So sit down in a comfortable chair with a straight back, preferably without any arms on the side, and plant your feet right down in front of you. And we're going to lift the heels up and then drop the heels down. And then lift the toes up, drop the toes down. And do that a few times. Heels up, toes up. Heels up, toes up. Heels, toes. One more. Good. And then we're going to actually just run in place. So let your feet tap the floor. Run, 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 run. And stop. And we do this for two reasons. One is to take circulation down into the feet, and the other is to give you a sense of being grounded. So now that we're grounded, we're going to do some breathing. Place your fingertips right on the center of your chest, and we're opening the arms. Take an inhalation. And then exhale, drawing your arms back. Let your fingertips touch the center of your chest, right on that sternum, the breastbone. And again, inhale. And exhale. Let your shoulders drop and your elbows be heavy. Inhale. And exhale. And the nice thing about doing yoga in a chair is you don't have to worry about getting up off the floor, up and down off the floor if that's difficult for you. Also, you are able to do this just about anywhere. You could do it at your kitchen table, in your living room. You could do it in a waiting room somewhere. Maybe some of it in your car, but I'm not sure about that. And then we're bringing the hands in again and touching the sternum, relaxing the shoulders and elbows. Place your hands now on your shoulders, and we're going to roll the elbows. Chair yoga is the same as regular yoga. It's just that you're not using your legs as much, so a lot more of it is for upper body. But we will use our legs in our chair practice. And when you roll your arms, let your head roll also. Find your breath. And invite movement, so much movement, from the hips, through the waist, into your torso, your shoulder blades, your shoulders, your arms, your neck, your head, and breathe with it. So we'll just do one more, going backwards with the arms, and pause, and then we'll do just a short bit coming forward with the arms. So one arm sweeps forward, then the other one. So this is more of a swimming motion. So you're going to feel this in the back of your rib cage, in the back of your shoulder blades, deep underneath them. And breathing and rolling and pause. One elbow down and the other elbow down. And bring your hands right to your knees. I'm going to turn sideways so that you can see me, but you face straight on in your chair. Once again, always planting the feet on the floor. Hands on knees, we'll do a cat stretch. So round your back, pull your chest inward, bring your chin to your chest, and then inhale, arch your back. Elbows are going to slide back a little bit, arching a little bit. Good, that's it. And just find your way, and notice that you're moving from your pelvis. So tuck your tail, let your head follow, and then roll to the front towards your thighs. Your tailbone will lift as you arch your back. So nice and easy, exhaling as you draw back. Inhaling as you lift your chest. 2 more times, back and forth, going at your pace, at your level. And if all you can do is just a little bit of curve today, that's exactly what you do. It's better to do a little movement than no movement at all. And come to stillness. Good. We'll do another breath. So we're going to take the arms overhead on the in-breath, make fists, and on the exhale, pull straight down. Open the fingers, stretch up, inhale, make a fist, and pull it down. This is an invigorating breath. Do you look up or do you look forward? Whatever works best for your neck. One more breath, one more movement. Good, and bring your hands down again. Good. Now, keeping your feet on the floor, reach down and grab the chair with your left hand. You'll place your right hand on your right shoulder. Turning and looking down to your left, raise your right elbow and then lean to your left. Your left shoulder will drop away from the ear, your elbow will bend, and the right shoulder is going to lift along with the elbow. And you're breathing right into the open space of your right rib cage. So inhale here, feel that buoyancy as your ribs expand. And exhale. And one more time, inhale. And as you sit up, bring your elbow down, relax, release, hold the chair with your right hand. Take your left hand to your shoulder, inhale up, tilt to your right and allow your head to turn so you're looking down. Now notice, even in this sideways lateral position, what's happening with your feet? Are you even aware of your feet? So notice the balls of your feet, the heels, every single toe, and then go back into the sensation of the lateral stretch. So look down with your eyes, curve your body, take 2 deep breaths, feel that open roundedness of your rib cage. Keep that bottom shoulder down, 1 more breath. And sitting up, let your elbow drop. Bring your hand down, holding onto the chair, and just noticing what your hands are doing, what your feet are doing. And know that at any time you can pause the video or you can stop moving if it's too much movement for you. If you want to do more, then you stop the video and increase the number of times that you repeat each movement. Now we're going to do a spinal twist. So we're walking our feet over to the left side of the chair. And if you sit back in the chair, those of us with long legs can sit back a little bit. Those of us with shorter legs, we're either in the middle of the chair or more to the front, whatever allows you to get your feet right on the floor. And you're going to turn around behind you and hold on to the chair. Let me show you what this will look like sideways. So you're on the side of the chair, you'll turn around, hold the back of the chair, and now you're in a spinal twist. Your hips are forward and your upper body is to the left. Inhale, have a long spine, press very lightly with your feet. Exhale, start to move from your navel, your ribs, your shoulders as you twist a little deeper to the left at your own level of comfort. And finally, once we have our torso rotated, we let our head follow. So you let your head go as far as is comfortable. Never overstretching the neck. And once you've reached that point of comfort, we're going to hold the pose and turn the head to the right. And then go back to your left and find that comfortable spot where it doesn't feel like you're straining or pushing. You just want to get that sense of your spine as a spiral from your sitting bones all the way up to your crown. With your inhalation, start to unwind. Come all the way out, hands on the knees. Then you'll walk your feet around to the center again and over to the right side of your chair. And again, plant your feet and make sure that it's a chair that, not a rocking chair, of course, but a chair that feels sturdy and solid for you. So plant your feet, turn and look behind you, and hold on to the chair. Have a tall spine, inhale, and then let your navel lead the way as you start to twist gently to the right, shoulders down, all the way around. And remember that you only want to turn your head as far as is comfortable. So take your head into that comfort zone, drop your shoulders, press lightly with your feet. Then slowly turn your head back to the left. Nice little twist for the neck. And then once again, allow your head to turn to the right to a level of comfort. And we'll take deep breaths. Spinal twist, love deep breaths. So as you breathe, feel the movement in your belly. And let's take one more breath here. And on the exhalation, we're unwinding. Beautiful. Doesn't that feel good to move the back like that? So walk your feet back around to the center. And planting your feet, we're going to take a forward bend. So ease your elbows forward onto your knees. And for some of us, this might be just enough. This is all we need to do. Drop your head if you're comfortable doing so. And that creates a nice rounded position of the back, which we call flexion. And then, if it's available to you, you can drop all the way down. So this would look like releasing the arms, dropping the head, and sort of slumping forward. Now, most of us are going to need a little low back support, so you can do this keeping your hands on your thighs. And shake your head no and nod your head yes, just to release the neck. I think of the neck as a channel of our circulation coming into the face and head. And this can be a very restful position. So allow yourself to just be here for one more breath. And then to come up, press your hands into your legs. Let your head hang and uncurl, sit all the way up. Let your head rise and relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath here. And if you feel dizzy, sit back in your chair. We're all going to do that. We're all going to sit back in the chair and have your feet touching the floor. Hands can be on the knees or in your lap. And we'll simply take a deep breath and exhale, pulling the belly back and pushing the back against the chair. So on your inhale, let your belly expand. On your exhale, pull your belly in, press with your feet, and push your low back right against the back of the chair. Keep your neck soft. Inhale, relax. And exhale, press into your toes, pull your belly in deeply, keep your shoulders down. One more time, relax and take that deep belly breath. And exhale, pulling front to back, drawing in on your abdominals. This is a great abdominal strengthener. It's also supportive for the back. And release. And relax. Now we're going to do a chair lunge. So scoot your hips up to the front of the chair. We're going to walk the feet over to the right and be kind of on the edge of the chair here. We're going to extend the left leg back behind us. All right, so it looks like a lunge, which is actually what it is. If you can't quite touch the floor, scoot forward. You want your right foot flat on the floor, knee right over the heel, and your back leg is going to extend back. Bend your toes under and raise your right arm in front of you and your left arm behind you. This is Warrior Two in a chair. Now, if your shoulders don't enjoy this pose, place your hands on your shoulders and lead with your elbows. And notice how your back arm isn't always where you thought it was. So have a look at that back arm. See if you can pull it lightly back and level up your arms so they're the same height. And reach out, pressing with the front foot, reaching with the back heel, engaging. And this is full Warrior Two. This is modified Warrior Two with one hand on the hip and the back knee a little bit bent. Take a breath. Exhale, lower your arms. Bend that back knee and you'll feel yourself just sort of settle into the chair. And we'll walk around to the second side. Again, scooting forward so that front foot is on the floor. Extend your back leg. Be on the edge of the chair. Good. All right. And start to reach with the back heel and engage your back leg. We're going to raise the arms now. Left arm in front, right arm in back. And make sure you're not leaning out over your chair. You still want to be settled and sitting on the chair. And see how my arms are kind of wobbly here? I want to level them out. So I have to look at my back arm and see where it is. And then I look forward and I hold, pressing with the front foot, dropping the tail down just a little bit. Keep breathing. This will bring you strength, stability, and presence. One more breath. With your exhale, lower your arms, relax, let that back knee bend. Good. And then just walk around to the front of your chair again. And let's do a little bit of stretching for the neck. We're going to take the right arm over the head and hold on to the tip of the left ear. And we'll start out somewhat upright and then begin to tilt over to the right. Now we're all going to have a stopping place. For some of us, we'll have to have the hand on the crown. That feels more comfortable. But if you're able to, hold your ear and then allow your mouth to open and close a few times and see if you can connect that jaw movement to the feeling in your neck. And then gradually ease your chin to the left and then down again. So you want to kind of fine tune this pose. Find that perfect stretch for your neck. And hold it. Take a deep breath in and out. Let go of your ear. Bring your arm down by your side. And we'll take the left arm up and over and hold the tip of the right ear, very gently leaning to the left. And again, drop that bottom shoulder. And again, open your mouth. Open and close a few times. You feel that in the side of the neck? And then gradually we're going to bring the chin slightly down, just slightly, and then slightly back and up until we find that perfect stretch. Now this isn't a push or a strain. Like all of our yoga poses, we are cooperating with the body. We are listening all the time. So find that stretch, take a breath. And then another. And release, and let's let the arm open and drop down by our side. Good. Now we're going to take the hands behind the back. So you can continue facing forward or you can turn over to the side of the chair. We'll simply interlock the fingers, draw the shoulder blades together, and pull the hands down. The knuckles are going to touch the seat of the chair, and that's going to help you squeeze your shoulder blades together. And since we just did a side stretch with the neck, we'll hold our chest expansion and allow the head to turn from side to side. So head right, head left, a different feeling in the neck, that gentle twist. Do relax your jaw and your eyes. And coming back to center, relax your shoulders, let go of your hands. Good. Take a moment to feel the sensation in the arms, wrists, and hands. And you might find it easier to breathe now. As we open up the torso, interlock your fingers, roll your palms out, and straighten your arms. Good. And once more, we'll move the neck. So we'll hold the body still. This time we're going to bring the chin down to the chest. If you could, roll your chin across your collarbones. Come back to the center. On your inhalation, raise your arms overhead. If you need to bend your elbows, no problem. You can just rest your palms on your crown. Otherwise, lift all the way overhead. Reach up into the palms. Lift out of your waist. Lightly press with your feet. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And shrugging your shoulders, bring your arms down. All the way down to your legs. Let go. Palms on the legs. Resting your fingers on your thighs. Gift yourself with a very deep breath. And a soft sighing exhale. One more breath. And a full exhale. And if your eyes are closed, blink them open. Let's do one more warrior pose. So walk your feet over to the right. Scoot to the front of your chair. Right foot on the mat, left leg behind you, and stretch that leg out as straight as you can. Some of us, that's a challenge, so we're going to bring the foot in a little bit and have the knee lightly bent. Turn your whole body to the right, and you're going to raise both arms right alongside of your ears and lift tall. Let your eyes rest on the horizon line. Let your ribs expand upward and keep that sit bone firmly on the chair while you press with your front foot and the ball of the back foot. Now with your next inhalation, we'll lower our arms into cactus. So bring your hands in front of your shoulders, elbows nice and tight in the body, toward the body. And then relaxing down, let that back knee bend, and we'll walk around to our second side. Scooting to the front of the chair, plant the left foot, extend the right leg back behind you. Now for this one, we're turning to our left. We want to feel like we're squaring the hips toward the wall in front of us. With the inhalation, raise both arms overhead and begin to reach back with your right heel as you press with your front foot and lift up out of your waist. Spread your fingers. Take a deep, nourishing breath. And on your exhalation, bend your elbows. Pull your hands down in our cactus arm position. Hug in with your elbows a little bit. Broaden your collarbones. Bring your shoulder blades together. And with your next exhale, drop your hands, relax your back leg, and walk yourself around. Now sit back in the back of your chair to where you're very comfortable. And we're going to raise the right leg, point and flex the toes. If you need a little more support, you can reach down and hold on to the sides of the chair. What we want to avoid is slumping, right? So if it helps you to stay upright by coming to the middle of the chair, then do that. And now circle your right ankle one way, and then the other way. And bending the knee, step that foot down. Now the left side, lift the left foot, press out with your heel, point forward with your toe, back and forth a few times, just noticing how that feels on your hamstrings and on the strength of your legs. You might draw your belly in a little bit to give your back some support, and then we'll circle with that foot. Take it around, and then reverse it, circle it in the opposite direction. Relax and step down. Now do scoot to the back of your chair. Get really comfortable. You can let your hands rest in your lap. You can cross your ankles or keep your feet lightly touching the floor or fully touching the floor, and allow your eyes to close. Take an in-breath and an out-breath. With your out-breath, let yourself fully relax in the chair. With your in-breath, notice how deeply you can breathe. Notice the expansiveness of your chest, your upper back, under the shoulder blades, in the side body. You might notice a little shift in the way you're thinking now or your level of relaxation. And bringing your hands together in Namaste, Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.